My fellow Americans, tonight I am speaking to you because there is a growing humanitarian and security crisis.
'Cause of Smarks.
Every day, Customs and Border Patrol agents encounter thousands of illegal
Smarks
trying to enter our country. We are out of space to hold them, and we have no way to promptly return them back home to their country.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
You're welcome.
Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Smackdown Spoilers, sponsored by Chinos. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. See, Chinos, and I'm just saying this right now, everyone's saying Chinos was so 2010. Well, guess what? I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing the haircut back. I'm bringing the Nirvana thing that they used to do back in the... I'm bringing it back, ladies and gentlemen. The Chinos are coming back. The Chinos are coming back, and that's the end of it. Now let's talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about SmackDown. Right, okay. So, was this a good show? It was...
No. Hi.
Okay.
It was alright. It wasn't terrible. There was a few things that I had problems with, but we'll get into some of the things that I liked, some things that I didn't like. We're going to talk about things that I really, really, really didn't like. And, yeah, pretty much we're going to talk about SmackDown. People are singing its praises. I don't think people should be singing its praises. I think that they should be doing more in the middle of the show. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. These are your SmackDown spoilers, results, and review for January the 8th. So the opening, right? This is the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. So I haven't really seen that much of Daniel Bryan's new character that much, because I'm only just watching wrestling again. I actually do like Daniel Bryan's new character. I thought this, and then I went on Facebook, you know, to see other people's feedback. And Metal Jim actually even said that, say what you will about Daniel Bryan, but at least he's got a character compared to the rest of the roster, which is true. You know, everyone tried to copy Daniel Bryan. Now Daniel Bryan is the complete opposite of what he was before. I have to give props to Daniel Bryan. At least he's actually trying something different. And honestly, he's doing a fucking good job of it. He's doing a very good job. I have to say, good opening segment. It's corny as fuck, I know, like the whole, the environment and all this here. But I thought it was pretty good. So, Daniel Bryan opened it, right? And I'm not gonna lie, right? So see the fucking, so right. For those that haven't seen it, like he's in backstage in this fast food stand. You know, where you have to pay like $20 for a hot dog, like some deer shit. And everyone's like fucking fat as fuck and they're eating stuff all the time.
He's fat!
So anyway, he's there and the staff have no idea what's going on. The staff are just like... fuck is he doing? Like, why is he, what? So the staff are staring at him, and the whole crowd are behind Daniel Bryan's like, and the environment. And then I felt so sorry for the staff. They're like, I can't, oh my god, I'm working 9 to 5, and I have to listen to this twat, whoever it is, in the recording and stuff. I just want to fucking make food and go home. So I felt sorry for the staff, to be brutally honest, during that, but it was hilarious. I do like Daniel Bryan's persona, was pretty good. Yeah, so, Daniel Bryan goes down, this is the most hilarious thing, Daniel Bryan goes down the stairs, and then there's this fat guy, who's like, I think he poured mustard over him by accident, but he's like, you're incompetent, and the fat man goes, no, I'm not, and he was like, he got more chins on him than fucking anything.
He's fat!
And he was like, no, I'm not, like, he literally looked like Jabba the Hutt. And literally the crowd, like, I actually seen the crowd up close, and I've never met a more dysfunctional lot watching a live show. Like, everyone that watches these live shows are either fat, they're a child, or they look inbred. Like, I don't know what. but these people that watch these live shows, like, they all look the same. They're all like their legs the size of like the size of my width of my laptop. Like, it's just fucking massive, the width of their leg, because they're just so much fat that they take. And then they always wear like a random wrestling t-shirt and they have a title on their things. That's why the wrestling fan is dead, because back in the day it used to be people that were actually in fucking shape, right? I'm not saying that you have to lose weight in order to enjoy wrestling. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, if you're putting yourself out there on TV, at least try and look presentable, okay? Try and look presentable. Stop looking like a fucking weirdo, because these people look really, they've got everyone in that crowd had like some type of neck beard, and they were just fat, and they had a title on them. They had like, you know, that halfway between balding, and then there was this guy, and Daniel Bryan's like, you're in comedy, was, no.
He's fat!
Like that type of shit. So yeah, fucking idiocy right there. Oh yeah. So then, oh yeah, and the crowd looked really inbred. And the crowd, by the way, was terrible in the show. I'm just saying, the crowd were absolutely awful. Like, at least try and put on a show. Like, you're paying to see it, at least put an effort in. You know what I mean? But what can I say? People pay literally $100 to watch this show, so some people just don't know how to handle their money. So yeah, so Daniel Bryan goes in, he's halfway talking. R-Truth dives in like a flying fucking salmon. Like,
this is what happens when a particular population of fish in the Illinois River is startled.
Yeah, oh, right around back, behind the boat. Wow.
like dives in. Fucking Daniel Bryan's like fighting him, and then we have R-Truth versus Daniel Bryan. Match was good. Match was very good. Match is very, very good. R-Truth kind of botched the stunner a little bit. I do like R-Truth's stunner, by the way, which is like, it's kind of like he's about to do a suplex but flips it into a stunner. I actually like that move. And R-Truth, by the way, is number 30 in the Royal Rumble. I hope R-Truth wins, to be honest. R-Truth actually, people always say, oh, I hate R-Truth. I actually like R-Truth. I like his heel persona. I really hope that they bring back his heel persona, because he was actually good as a heel. By the way, guys, unlike Raw, all of that took only 9 minutes. From Daniel Bryan to the food stand to a match with R-Truth that is an actual good opening segment. You don't need and by the way, I'm not one of these gimps that says I'm bleed blue, SmackDown's the best, like that type of shit, because like that's really like only a 5-year-old would say that type of stuff. But, yeah, this only took 9 minutes, and this was actually a pretty good opening, so well done. Very, very well done. I thought that was very expertly done. Bleacher Report only gave it a B. Yeah, I would give it maybe a C, a B minus or something, maybe a B or something, I don't know, probably. Yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Mustafa Ali versus Samoa Joe, and that fucking guy, I can't pronounce his name.
Boring.
I didn't see it. I'm not watching tag matches, so they can go fuck themselves. I heard it was bad anyway, so yeah. Rusev flashes out at Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know why Bleacher Report gave this an A. This was terrible. This was absolutely awful. How the hell can anyone give Rusev an A? Yeah, oh, by the way, the Usos and the Bar was announced. And then Shane McMahon and Miz, literally the whole time, are we going to be a tag team? I don't care if you're a tag team. Get away from me. So, Rusev cuts a promo, and it is probably, the worst promo I've ever seen. No, that's a bit too far. It's a pretty bad promo. He pauses every 2 seconds. I let you know, I'm not talking as the US champion. I'm talking like the man that is the husband. Look at the ring. It was fucking shit. Fuck you, Bleacher Report, you fucking bastards. Fuck you. Who gave you a fucking A, you fucking inbred fucking cunts? Yeah, and then since getting that, right, yeah, it looked horrible, it looked terrible. Why was Rusev getting on like this? I have no idea. It was an awful, awful promo. Fucking terrible. How did anyone give the, why would you give this an A? Actually, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna read what they said. One of the issues for the United States Championship picture throughout 2018 was the lack of captivating stories of revolving around that. I get that. Like, I agree. Do a story with Rusev. Go on ahead. Just stop with the pauses. Stop with the pauses. It's terrible. Rusev looks like a sympathetic babyface with his days as an indestructible brute behind him. It is a character development, something that benefits everyone. I understand that, but the pauses are a bit too much. So, oh yeah, anyway. So, big fucking Papa Nakamura looking like a gay Skrillex.
Bruh, look at this dude. Look at the top of his head.
Fuck, that is such an accurate joke, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Skrillex, aka Nakamura, came in and like, hello, I have got video proof. Like, his fucking face scares the shit out of me. And he's like, I didn't do it. Play the footage. Do they stick on the footage? Nakamura's awful, by the way. Absolutely terrible. I'm sorry, I think I'm the only one that has said this, but Nakamura is just fucking horrible. At least with AJ Styles, he has character and development. What does Nakamura have? Fucking idiot. And then he's like, I did not do it. And then they show footage of like Lana, like Rusev kicked him and she fell back. Who gives a shit? And then Nakamura's backstage, right? So Nakamura's backstage. He goes to look for him, and it's probably the worst spots I've ever seen. Nakamura literally just gently taps him with one of the crew boxes that they have in WWE, and just goes, ugh, ugh, ho ho, ho hoy. And then Rusev tries to get his head against the wall, so it's just like, it looked awful. Anyone that's seen that will know what I'm talking about. I think some of these results don't actually watch the show. Fuck me, this cough, man. Anyway. We move on to more crap. The Bar versus the Usos. Only good part was Mandy Rose at the end. With a towel. Anyway, getting distracted. Yeah, but apart from that, the match was god-awful. Then The Miz came out and offered them to challenge them against Shane McMahon. And then The Miz gets kicked. So apparently, you know, it's The Bar versus Shane McMahon and The Miz for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at the Royal Rumble.
Boring.
Who gave out a fucking egg? Go fuck yourself, Bleacher Report. Oh yeah, right. So your finale. Oh yeah, there was a cat fight. I think it was Naomi. It's like, what you talking about, bitch? And she, what you talking about, bitch? I will tell you all you are. Just and then the three of them like were fighting like as if they were having strokes. You know, something that anyway that Nakamura. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so there was a cat fight between Naomi. She's like, what are you talking about? She, like, just fucking awful. Absolutely awful. And then there was the #1 contenders match. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Camilla. I just skipped to the very end. Becky Lynch won. Seems fair. She's getting over. A lot of 14-year-olds or 50-year-old men think that she's the best now, and she thinks that she's better than Stone Cold Steve Austin. So that's something for them to buy. I'm sure they'll all run around with Becky Lynch t-shirts and stuff. I like Becky Lynch. It's just like the Kenny Omega situation. Too many people are saying that she's amazing, and it's starting to piss me off. Like, it's an overburden of people, like, just, like, it's the same with, do you remember, Fandango? It was fun at the start, and then all the unfunny fat people started going, fucking joke. Yeah. So yeah, overall, absolutely, it was an alright show. It was okay. It wasn't the best. Watch the Daniel Bryan opening. Watch the R-Truth Daniel Bryan match, which is actually good. Skip the tag matches. Don't even watch the Rusev thing. I thought it was awful. And don't even watch. If you want to watch the main event, if you're one of those guys that pretends that you like the women's division, then be my guest. But I do want Becky Lynch to actually win the women's championship, which would be good. So yeah, overall, I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. Very average show. Very average. At least we're hitting average. Okay, hopefully they can go above average, above and beyond, and hopefully have a good segment. Guys, I don't know if any of you are aware, those that are watching on Premiere as well. So hello everyone on Premiere. Shout out to Mandy. Shout out to Charles. Shout out to, who else is it? The comments. Spike. Spike as well. Shout out to you guys on the Premiere. I'm sure you are watching this on Premiere. We premiere, by the way, at 9 o'clock UK time. There's kind of an issue regarding YouTube. I had to talk to YouTube yesterday. Some of you were telling me that you weren't seeing the video in the subscription box. Can you please write to YouTube on Twitter, which is Team YouTube, and explain to them why it's not popping up? Yeah, guys, because like YouTube were, I wrote them on Twitter, and I was talking to them last night at like 4 in the morning, and what they told me was that like each subscriber has to check whether you're subscribed to me, even though you guys are. But if you are like watching this and it says like unsubscribe, please hit the bell or something, anything. I don't know. There's something going on, I think. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but some of you are now saying that, like, whenever I did the premiere last night, there was a few of you even writing me on Facebook and Twitter saying, Jerry, I couldn't see it on my subscriber list. So what YouTube have said is pretty much if you go to like your manager and check to see if everything is okay, please do that as well. So if you want to be up to date on these videos, because these videos will be consistent, so we'll go from there. But that's all YouTube said they're going to do for now. So if you individually talk to @Team YouTube, which is on Twitter, they will help you out. Either screenshot it to them, screenshot my channel to them, and hopefully this gets fixed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So there we go. Anyway, let's get into videos that are upcoming right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw spoilers and SmackDown spoilers will be on next week. I will be trying to make a funny video maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Friday, I don't think I'll be able to make any videos on Friday this week, but I will try and make a video on Saturday or Sunday, okay? Maybe like a topic video that's talking about wrestling this week. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot for your support. We're pretty much getting over 1,000 views at this point, and it really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.